The Invasion of South Korea, June 25, 1950. In the early morning hours of Sunday, June 25, 1950, the people of South Korea woke to the sounds of a tremendous storm. Flashes of lightning, rumbles of thunder, but the sounds grew even louder. The thunderbolts were smashing into the ground, blowing the earth into pieces. As the explosions continued, the South Koreans suddenly realized the terrible truth. This storm was an artillery barrage. Thousands of guns were firing all at once. Thrown into panic and chaos, the South Koreans grabbed their children, their elderly family members, and their most cherished possessions, then ran for their lives. But the artillery barrage was only the beginning of their terror. Immediately following that fury of gunfire, about 100 Soviet-built tanks smashed through South Korea's border defenses at the 38th parallel. The monstrous tanks were followed by more than 100,000 North Korean soldiers marching forward, guns blazing. Imagine what it was like for boys in a quiet South Korean town. In one violent moment, everything changed. Artillery fire turned their entire neighborhoods to rubble. Every sense of security suddenly evaporated in a cloud of gun smoke. Entire families were suddenly on the run, homeless, desperate to find food, safe drinking water, and safe shelter. The North Korean army, we'll call them the NKA, attacked South Korea across a 200-mile-wide front. The plan was to capture South Korea's capital, the city of Seoul, and force a quick surrender. South Korea had about 100,000 men in its army. But when this attack began, many of those soldiers were on leave, taking time off from military duties. The remaining soldiers were not equipped to stop this powerful NKA attack. Also, the South Korean Army, the SKA, had no tanks or even any heavy artillery weapons that could stop the Russian tanks. In the invasion's first few hours, thousands of SKA soldiers were killed. Hoping to salvage what remained of their country and its people, the SKA formed a fighting retreat, also known as withdrawal. That's when an army fights while backing up. The SKA tried other defensive tactics too, such as trench warfare. Soldiers dug channels into the ground and hunkered inside with their weapons. But the NKA machine guns mowed them down, and the Soviet tanks, known as T-34s, barreled forward with cannons belching flames of fire.